Hey guys, so JDM EXPO here. We're at what is probably the biggest and craziest car event in the world, the 2018 Tokyo Auto Salon. So it takes place every year in Tokyo, like its name, like you can guess with its name. And it focuses mostly on all the tuners, all the crazy stuff that Japan can produce in terms of cars. And yeah, it's, as you can see, it's fairly crowded. It's still the morning here, the first day of the event. So it's just the press day. In 2 hours, it's gonna be even more packed. So anyway, let's start with like a little walk around of the event. So first, one of my favorite tuner, because well, I own myself one of his cars, Amemiya. So they're specialized in rotaries, as you may know them, and that's one of their latest creation. So you cannot see it actually, but there's gullwing doors, so they open like up and down like this. Then we've got this Cosmo. It's a 13B engine, so engine has been swapped. I think that the car originally was pretty much abandoned and they just like restored it, so there's no loss in removing the Ju-A engine, the 10A engine. There was just no engine in it, and well, they saved it that way, you know. It's actually pretty impressive, and the quality of what Amemiya does, as usual, is really good. So the transmission is taken from an SA22C, so the first gen RX-7, and yeah, coupled with 13B engine. Now we've got Amemiya. So the advantage with all that is that I do have a press pass, so I can ask. I'm gonna just ask him quickly. Give me a sec. If it's gonna be done in a couple seconds. はい、すみません。ビデオします。ちょっとありがとうございます。So, as usual with Amemiya, crazy body kits. So you have to know that this one actually is not ready yet. It's gonna be running in April, I think, something like that, at Tsukuba. So how fast do you guys think it's gonna go? I think it's gonna be pretty fast. It's looks extremely fast for sure. Look at the size, the sheer size of the turbo is genuinely impressive. So as you can see, like there's no brake lines, like nothing is connected there. So the car is not finished, but yeah, I don't know how fast it's gonna go. I'm gonna bet probably maybe 58 seconds, 57 seconds. It looks really fast. So really nice craftsmanship from Amemiya. Really big radiator. Typical body kit that they have. Brake dust. The interior, I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan for once. It looks finished a bit fast, but you know, it doesn't really matter. The car itself speaks for itself at how nice it is. Really beautiful car. So, ありがとうございます。So, then we have Blitz. We tend to do like a more modern car, nothing really out of the ordinary. Some crazy lowered vans over there. Then we've got let's move a bit further. HKS. JAF, so which is very practical if you have a tuner car in Japan. If you break down, well, they're here to help you and pick you up on the side of the road. Over there you've got Mazda, so on this side, completely on this side of the event, you've got like all the regular manufacturer, I guess I would say. Garage J with some really clean 911s. Then we've got Fiat Abarth, which does run and apparently wins quite a lot of events. Let's go back over there. So a lot of modern car at this event. Not that much classic, but Varis still has what looks like a fairly impressive and nicely wrapped, like Mark IV Supra. I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English. Volk wheels. It surely does look really impressive. So I'm not sure if there's still, I think there's a file here. This says so to JZ GT-E. Board to 3.1 liter, really big turbo. But it does not seem to say how much power it produces. So sadly, we're gonna only be able to guess how much power it can make. Then a bunch of Skyline, okay, R35 Skyline, 370Z, Curl, which is like, I think they're based around Nagoya actually, so not far from JDM EXPO. So yeah, rebodied GT86. Then we have some more modern stuff. Another nice one, I don't know why I skipped on this one. Really nice Supra. Solid and Joker. I'm not sure what company it is, but the name is kind of funky. Sorry. Roll cage, full cage. I thought it was an half cage, but no, full one. RX-7 hard tire on Volk wheels. Then we've got really nice Evo. So looks like prepped for time attack. Still got an original dash, which is rare enough in with this kind of car to be noticed. Another GT86 next to it. Then let's move a bit further. So you see that just that's one hole actually. That's like all what they call like all 1 to 3. There's 10 holes total, plus D1 Grand Prix event that's gonna take place in a parking lot nearby. So yeah, kind of crazy. So as you know, like JDM EXPO also sometimes does sell some Porsche, and well, let's say that this one would be on top of my list. It really does look like a bit of like a kind of like Rovel Begriff style, but very dark. I think I've seen that car run actually a year ago at a nostalgic event in Nagoya. They were basically offering ride to people who wanted to get in, and and discovers really sporty looking interior for sure. Then we've got Speedform, which is actually the owner is an old guy who speaks, an old Japanese guy who speaks like perfect English. So I'm not sure where it's from. I'm not sure if it's a Japanese company or if the guy is like a Japanese American and going to visit. But really nice 240Z, S30Z, and typical Lacoste car. I'm not sure if it's an S20 engine or not, if it's a regular, what kind of Asuka it is, if it's a real GT-R or if it's just so to speak, 2000 GT. I'm not sure at all. So as you mean, like don't forget, like this kind of events, so like people just come here to show off their creation and everything, but all these tuners, they to make a living, they do sell cars. Well, let's just say that they never speak English. So yeah, if you want, like, don't hesitate to contact Abro at JDM EXPO, and he'll make sure to help you source a car from them if you're looking for it. It's not going to be cheap. Those guys, like, they know what they have, to paraphrase the famous Craigslist sentence. But yeah, they really do know what they have, and well, let's face it, what they have is not exactly cheap. So, but yeah, if you want to import one of those cars, it's probably doable, as long as it's if you're American, as long as it's 25-year-old, of course. But if you're from the rest of the world, any of those cars, you can have them make them. It's no problem for that. Really crazy EG9 Civic. And the crazy Cayman by Pandem. I've never heard of them before. White fenders and everything. Completely stripped out interior, nothing left in there. Then let's keep on moving. So over there you've got like Clarion, you've got Up Garage. If you know Up Garage, is like fairly famous. They sell used parts basically all over Japan. So if you have a JDM car, you usually want to have a quick stop, or make a quick stop at Up Garage to check whatever part they have in stock. Nice Andy. Really slick Hachiroku. Beautiful craftsmanship. By a company called CRK Factory. And they seem to specialize in A86 renovations. Really nice interior too. Next to it we've got the replacement of the Honda Beat VS660 over there. So some typical car. Over here another really nice Hachiroku, this time by E-Impulse. I've never heard of them, but the E obviously does not stand for electric. That's that's with ITBs for AGE. VIP'd. I'm not sure what it is. They're from Yokohama. But anyway, S14 Silvia with an exhaust that's about really big exhaust. Company apparently from Saitama, which is just north of Tokyo. Then we have a really nice looking NSX. I'm not sure what year is this one. It's a 1992 model, so they just like fitted the modern lights on it. Really aggressive looking. Really clean. You can see that the car is being used. You know, it's not. It's definitely a track car, but it still looks really nice for a car that's probably doesn't have an easy life. Then we've got an S2000 Mini, and let's go over there. What do we have? So not everything is really that interesting. You've got lots of part makers, lots of people who are just like tuning SUVs. Over there, as you can see, like, I'm not sure you can see, but mostly part tuner. Oh yeah, there's one thing that I want to show you. You might recognize it already. The Orochi. Which is, so I think the chassis is based on an NSX, but Mitsuoka just, well, the NSX is a pure, it's really beautiful. The Orochi, well, it's more, it's like, you know, you need to have certain taste to appreciate something like that, I would say. Some scooters that are really shiny. So, well, we can go over there. It's more like parts and wheels and stuff like that. So let's go look at the other hall. So this hall, you still have like lots of like that's where like all the crazy stuff is. The hall we're gonna go get in, it's like that was nothing. The one we're going to right now, it's, yeah, you have all the custom vans, you have all the weird tuner car. It's a bit cold between the buildings. Alright, so let's start with what's here. Looks like an S15. S15 Silvia. Probably a drift car, I guess, considering how wide the front tires are. Like, as you can see, the whole tires are like been brought out further out in order to just to increase the steering angle of the car. Then what is that? So I'm not, don't know. Is it like? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put to sit somewhere. No. I can barely recognize any car. Really. Like, if an interior, it's not exactly clean, but that's not what the car is built for. Then we've got a 180 SX. with weird, I think it's a 180 SX, with weird front. And those wheels are like, let's see if you attempt on passing the guy, look at how thick it is. I mean, it doesn't look exactly super safe. Next to it we've got a Lexus, with those massive grills that Lexus likes so much. Not a big fan personally. And those tires like really, maybe a little bit of a done. Maybe just me. Then over there we've got an S15 Silvia. Also track prepped and probably like a drift car, I guess. Really nice. Doesn't seem to have been crashed before, which is impressive. Then we've got another S15 over there. Yep. Sorry guys, I tried to. So it's getting a bit crowded, as you can see. Really nicely built. Up. Gonna go around, people taking pictures. Then some more VIP type cars. Some very much lower than like Crown, I guess. With really big grill. More VIP stuff. GT86, so everything is really completely mixed together, and there's like some small SUVs next to GT86, next to Crowns, next to, and then you get onto Dunlop's booth. So that's their 2001 Bentley Le Mans racer, finished third. Looks very nice. Love to drive something like that one day, just to see how it feels, you know. Not necessarily, I'm not gonna beat any lap time, but just to see how it feels. So, sorry. Mugen over there. Probably have some S660 tuned S660. What do they have this year, Mugen? It's well, nothing special if you ask me. Four-door Civic. Like, looks like a Type R, but I don't know. Not a Type R, it's got some Type R bits, but Type R concept, RC20 GT. Then we've got Nats. So they've done some quite crazy stuff. They built like some kind of GT40 kit car out of Toyota MRS, which is weird. Not exactly the nicest craftsmanship you're gonna see at the Tokyo Auto Salon. Fairly. That S30 is really nice though. So as you can, actually, like the car was like entirely restored by us. They removed the picture. Well, I guess the guy has the picture in his hand, but the car was like completely abandoned, and they just like they just brought it back to life, which is pretty cool. Some crazy stance Mini. Some even crazier Mini. Don't know if if you can see those all those people in front of it, but yeah, sorry about that. Cannot see anything. I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know what to say about it. Alright, and I've got Lake Sunny over there, which is, well, not like, I wouldn't call it tasteful. They have like some, crazy wheels and like bigger, better, I guess, for them. Really, really nice. Another Achiloku, so quite a few Achiloku this year. Stripped out interior, like most of them, which is kind of sad. I mean, completely stock 86 is not something you can really find anymore. It's you just no more clean stock 86, which is also why prices have really gone like skyrocketed. If you want one, JDM EXPO can source one, but it's they're getting really rare in Japan. Like they've all either been crashed or crashed, I guess. They've all been crashed. It's kind of crazy when you think it's keep on calling it A86 or Achiloku or anything, but it's a freaking Corolla. Like, what happened to Corollas? They used to be so awesome, and look at them today. That's sad. Then we've got Star Road over there. I really like them, so they usually specialize in 240Zs. And not any kind of 240Zs. This is really, 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 really nice. More Achiloku over there. Oh yeah, and we've got the it's a 1JZ or 2JZ Miyada. This Miyada over there is filled. Managed to put, I think it's a 1JZ in it. But anyway, really clean white body, and once again stripped out A86. It's got some weird boxer engine in it. You guys know where it's from? I'm not sure what it is.
This is absolutely not about that. Everything is to be modified.
Oh, NJ20, so if I'm not mistaken, it's a Subaru engine. And
just in case you didn't notice.
And the 1JZ Amemiya, which is absolutely insane. This thing is probably flying. I mean, I'm not sure how much power it can produce, but it's got a fairly big.
And here is the.
Apparently, it's supposed to be a stock 1JZ, but it doesn't really look stock. Then we've got some pretty crazy. So that's the kind of thing also that you see a lot in at the Tokyo Auto Salon. Little vans like that have been like modified, like here too. Like these ones are really, really crazy. It's really, really, really insane. blue, orange. That's you've got some Hello Kitty style K-van. It's not a K-van. I'm not even sure what it is. It's like an N-box or something, like some K-car that's like, I think like Sailor Moon on the. It's a Sailor Moon themed K something. Japan. Then we've got some K-trucks. Is it a K-truck? No, it's not a K-truck. It's too big to be a K-truck. I'm not sure what it is, this one. They had to make it, but... So yeah, basically for the adventure that's in you, some really crazy truck with, like, you know, you can live in them. You can like they have like school bus inspired. It's not a K van. Maybe it's a K van. I'm not sure. So you can live in there. I mean, it's actually really well built. Then you've got these guys. So Trashbox GT. So they run with Toyota EACs, all converted with a manual gearbox. All of them. And they just race them. So if you're in Japan around Osaka, they're gonna be at the Central Circuit on the 21st of January. So that's in 10 days from now. And I have to say, I'd actually like to see them. That's genuinely pretty cool. Over there, we've got a really nice Toyota Celica, the classic ones. Pretty well built, really well restored. If it's been restored, I'm not even sure. Maybe it's original. Never restored, but yeah, it looks really nice, and maybe too nice to be original. Oh yeah, now we've got another level of crazy with this thing. So that's actually a 1998 K11 Nissan March. Yeah, that's a Nissan Micra if you live in Europe and or in Canada. I think you guys also call them Nissan Micra. So it's got a bit of a paper mache feel, not exactly great craftsmanship. You've got they just threw in a sofa in there, you know, because why not? Super eccentric limousine. It's not a limousine, it's a limousin. Limousin is a region in France where I'm French, if you didn't guess through the accent, and it's one of the regions in France. So it's limousine, but the Japan and spelling is not always. Spelling English word is not always what they're good at. That's original for sure. Then 370Z Roadster. More cars, nothing too special. Subaru Levorg. Then we've got over there, not a lot of R34 GT-R. I think that's the first one that we can see today. Yeah, I haven't seen any R34 GT-R, so I'm not sure why. But yeah, very few R34 at the Tokyo Auto Salon this year. This one is fairly clean, but really nothing exceptional. Like JDM EXPO has had some much nicer one for sale, and it's not a bad car. I mean, far from it, but it's just not really exceptional for this one. That is 2000 on the other end. That looks like something. 409.4 horsepower, tuned by Arvu Motorsports. So if you can notice the spelling, this car is professional, driver use only. Sorry about that. Then some more crazy stuff. VIP cars. Name of the company is L-Tide or something? L-Tide, yeah. Sense of Beauty, high-class dress-up car team. With a really crazy interior. There's lots of work, I mean, really a lot of work goes into those cars. Toyota Celsior. Then we've got looks like an old Crown. I don't know what that is. Some Bosozoku, typical. Bosozoku typical car. If you like, no, that's a Nissan Gloria. Yeah. If you like velour, I guess that's the Gloria for you.
Tokyo Auto Salon 2018 opening ceremony を執り行います。
The open ceremony of the Tokyo Auto Salon, so it's gonna be very crowded very soon. Like, now it's actually pretty good, but it opens to public in a few minutes, I guess. Liberty Walk. Oh, so this thing is a Crown Majesta with a Lamborghini front end, some really weird doors, an interior that's, well, special. And a 458 Italia rear with lots of flashing stuff, sound system thing in the back. It's really crazy. I would not daily drive something like that. That's a bit much. Then like Toyota Mark X, Mark 10. Really nice looking R32 GT-R. Really nice. I'm not sure what the specs are on this one. About 300. Oh, it's an RB20, so it's a GTST. I guess that's a drift car. So 300 horsepower, yeah, HCR42. So 300 horsepower GTST. Looks really nice, and it's not completely stripped out. Does not have a crazy roll bar, so it's still like well, daily drivable, sort of, if you have motivation. Then we've got another crazy Toyota Haze. More vans. And I think if we go over there, yeah, I got some Mac tools over there and things like that. Then you've got like what Daihatsu and like the actual manufacturers have to offer. So we can go to the next hall. Next hall is going to be a quick walk around because it's mostly focusing on imports. And by imports, since we're in Japan, I mean American and European cars. So it's not that interesting, I guess. But let's go check it out quickly anyway. Then after I'm gonna be going to check out the D1 Grand Prix drifting event. Should be pretty damn cool. I'm gonna eat something before because I still haven't eaten today and kind of starving. So yeah, as you can see, more Japanese style European tuning thing. Some vans with some Harley Davidson in it. BMW i8 tuned. Some Mercedes. Some crazy Lambos. And the McLaren over there. Oh, we've got something weird over there. Let's check it out. What is that? What the hell is that thing? It's ride and drive. What does the roof? It's a Miata, I think. I think it's an ND Miata that I don't know. What is it? It's a Z4. It's a bit wide to be. Yeah, it's a BMW Z4 that's been, well, slightly modified. Yeah, with the roof I thought it was an RF Miata or something, but no, that's a really crazy Z4. Size of the wheel. So some yeah, more Lambos, Audis. Some Dodge Challenger. Like a G.I. Joe themed Challenger? I don't know. The new Lexus, it's the RF-500, I forgot the name of it, but new Lexus. Then we've got Liberty Works, also based near Nagoya, in Nagoya actually, so not far from JDM EXPO. What do they have? So always very low, very wide. That's some fairly typical Liberty Works work. Even got a Mustang. White-bodied Liberty Works Mustang. Not something you're gonna be seeing every day. So then they're gonna be revealing some cars. So that's you've got like a GT-R over here, like some most likely crazy Lambo with a big wing. This one I'm not sure what it is. Looks really low. Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe a GT40? I don't know. Looks really, really low. Then some new NSX. So it's been very much lower than and well, maybe ruined a little bit, if I dare say. It's really, really low. Here, more Liberty Works stuff with a Black Emperor Skyliner. So if you don't know about it, that's not a Nazi symbol. That's like Japanese have been using that for a really long time. Originally like a Buddhist symbol that they still use. Look at that! So close that they had to like trim the exhaust. I'm not sure it's really possible to drive that one really. and some S660, sorry. Not sure it's a GT-R, but hey, if it says it, it's probably one, I guess. And well, I guess that's pretty much gonna be it. Some more wheels, very blue and red and different, I guess. Lotus right here. Gazoo Racing's Boost, Lambos, Ferraris, Crown. So well, I guess I'm gonna go a little bit on the side. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the little walk around. And well, if you have any question, if you're interested by a particular tuner that you would want to check out their cars, what they may have, if you're interested in buying anything, just contact us, and yeah, well, let us know what you want and how we can help you, and I'm sure we most likely can. Alright, well, till next time, bye bye. Ooh, that's Cadillac Escalade being started. And it's not exactly quiet. Alright, so, oh, wait. Alright, I'm not done. I forgot about this one. That's actually the only A86 and the only, like, pretty much the only Japanese car that's... fresh paint. Nice. Well, on that last 86 and on that really noisy Escalade, I'm gonna leave and eat something because I'm really hungry. Alright, till next time, bye bye.